Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome to another Duel Links video. As promised in the last one. Whoops. We don't need to. We'll be playing some Jesse Anderson, some Crystal Beasts. Now, this deck has recently, you probably would have just seen, it's gotten me to Platinum. Platinum Crystal Beast deck. Since Platinum, I had a really good win streak going into it. Since I've hit Platinum, I got up to Platinum rank 2. And then today I played a little bit more. Didn't do as well as I did last night. But still holding my own. Close to the 70 victories. Hopefully we'll pick up one win and grab that ticket. So, Jesse Anderson, Crystal Beasts, level 40. We've only got 5 levels to go to get the max. Now this is what I settled on. Probably not the final version, but close to. So we have the one Rainbow Dragon. I don't think you need to run more than one, to be honest, because this deck's deck thinning potential is very high. So you can pretty much thin out your deck, get to Rainbow Dragon, you run off really fast. So we're running 2 Sapphire Pegasus. If you have a third, I would recommend running a third. What this does is you summon it and it lets you draw one of your Crystal Beasts from your deck and place in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone. Super strong. What I'm experimenting with right now is the Gravity Crusher Dragon and the Dweller in the Depths. I really like Gravity Crusher Dragon because it's basically Crystal Regeki, but you don't need to wait a turn. If you can get it out, obviously. You don't need to wait a turn to activate the trap that is Regeki. These are really nice. So what Regeki does, send one Crystal Beast from your Spell and Trap Guard Zone to the graveyard. Destroy one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Can be a monster, can be one in the backline. It's pretty useful. Against Ancient Gears, it can be a little bit rough sometimes. It depends on how they're comboing off, but if they rely on the first Reactor Dragon to hit something and kill it, to then kill one of their spells and get another one out, you can stop that by killing the first one. And it kind of just, it's not a guarantee that you're going to win that matchup, but it helps, because then they have to get there on their own. They can have ways of doing that, but it's just like percentage wise, it might increase your chances. And obviously Gravity Crusher Dragon, just in some situations it's better than this. And then Dwell in the Depths, this card gains 300 attack for each continuous spell and trap spell card in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone. And these Crystal Beasts count. So you have 2. In general, you don't want to have more than 2 of these Crystal Beasts in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone. You want to keep that 3rd slot open. And so this can go up to 2100. That's kind of its max. And then you want to be running all the Crystal Beasts, at least one of each. So you've got Pegasus, you've got Mammoth, you've got Tiger, you've got Tortoise, you've got Eagle, and then you've got Cat, and you've got Ruby Carbuncle. Now what Rare Value does is basically Pot of Greed. If there are 2 or more face-up Crystal Beast cards in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone, your opponent chooses one of them, sends it to the graveyard, and then you draw 2 cards. Super easy. Crystal Beacon, there's a really cool play you can make where turn 1, I'll explain Transcendent Crystals for this. So Transcendent Crystals, the details is send 1 to 3 cards from your hand to the graveyard. Then choose the same number of Crystal Beasts, and you'll be picking 2. Choose the same number of Crystal Beasts from your deck as the number of cards you sent from your hand to the graveyard, then place them in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone as continuous spell cards. So Transcendent Crystals, just a way of getting 2, sometimes 1, but most of the time you can just bring any of your cards from your hand to the grave, get 2 in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone, can activate your Rare Values, can give you 2100, can activate your Crystal Beacon play. Once you do that, you use this, because you've got 2 or more Crystal Beasts in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone. You summon your Ruby Carbuncle, and when this gets special summoned in that way, you can then bring those cards that you sent in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone to the field. So when you're picking what you want in your Spell and Trap Guard Zone, pick some of your really good ones, because you'll be special summoning them to attack position. So you're looking for your Sapphire Pegasuses, or your Crystal, or your Topaz Tigers. And this is just a little bit of attack boost. It gives your Crystal Beast 800 attack, and it also helps in your deck if that monster that it's equipped to would be destroyed, because it can then take a Crystal Beast and put your Spellcraft Guard zone. So that's kind of the deck. It's super nice, super nice. Has a lot of really, it's kind of like bursty plays, and these Regekis, these are pretty key. Rare values are very key, and your Pegasus are really key. Those are just like the 3 main cards, I would argue, that you need for this deck to work. Anyway, we're going to be getting into some PvP duels, 3 as per usual, and hopefully we can pick up at least 1 win for that ticket. That'd be nice. And yeah, it got me into Plat. It's probably not a legend tier deck, but it's a Plat tier deck. It got me into Plat. It's holding my own in Plat. So let's see. Reversing Sartorius. I'm not sure if that was a glimpsed Ubel. This deck doesn't have a good matchup against Ubel at all. It's because Ubel's just in general really difficult to deal with. But this is quite a nice hand with the rare values. I don't want to overextend. I think I can play it a little bit passive. So you activate your Sapphire Pegasus, you can draw. What you want to draw is just your one-offs that you don't really care about, and that would include Eagle, Cat, Tortoise, Carbuncle if you don't have your beacon in your hand already. Those are the kind of the 4 that you interchangeably can just be happy to get rid of. Now, you could use your Transcendent Crystals to get 1 more, ditch your rare value, get 1 more on the field, use rare value. I'm not going to do that. If you can attack over this, it just gets sent down. I'll be able to do that anyway, and then I'll be able to do it again. And that's where the big deck thing chances come in. He's setting. That's fine. We draw a Regek. So just with the 2 Pegasus we can do this. Let's pull the Cat. You activate your rare value and they pick for you, so it's something that they choose, so it goes over to them. It doesn't really matter what they pick. You can set a Regeki. And let's see what this is. It's a big boy. It's Nephthys. Makes me think that you're going to be running your Bell deck. So we might not win this one. In fact, I don't think we're going to win. if it is. Add 1 Nephthys monster from your deck to your hand, except the cycle of Nephthys. During the next phase, okay. And he sends Yubel, yeah. This is a Yubel deck, so we're gonna struggle. Although he does go straight into this. Let's go face it feels. So I'm not worried yet. Once you get the ultimate nightmare, then we're gonna have problems. But when he gets ultimate nightmare, like that just gets destroyed. Oh, they all get destroyed? Okay, 2 Regekis. I can get rid of them now. He gets his next one, and this next Regeki will be able to target. But if he can combo off again, we lose. There's not too much we can do, really. I'll just get rid of this. Yeah. We're limited on our options, because Yubel's just tough to deal with. You need some way of negating monster effects, as opposed to just being able to hard remove, like single target remove cards. You need monster effect negation, and that's not what this deck has. So it's just like, if that's all we run into, that sucks. I honestly just want to move on to next duel because I know I'm not going to win, and I could play a whole another duel in the time it's taking him to play out one turn. Like, just sitting here isn't fun, so shall we move on? Like, I'm making a video. I don't really want to include cuts. About time. Looks like we won't be able to knock out the terror because he's gonna attack that and destroy it, and then he's gonna have 4800, so I think we need to get rid of this in order to like not lose, which is unfortunate. But one thing that we could do in this situation is if we draw beacon, we have a play. Release. We don't want to do that, do we? So I would need to draw. No, it wouldn't matter at this point, would it? I really needed beacon there because then I could have used Gravity Crusher Dragon. I think we lose anyway. Because if he just has another monster, I lose. And then he summons that. Okay. We'll move on now that I know he has it guaranteed. Nope. Playing your bell isn't that difficult, so that wasn't really worth the nice. 2 more chances for that 1 win. We are going to verse Ancient Gears. I'm just like calling it straight away, Ancient Gears. So this is going to be a test. I'll try and highlight what I was talking about before with the Reactor Dragon. Is that a big deck? That's a big boy deck. There's also only the 1 fusion, and the fusion can be tough to deal with. But we have the beacon play. Yes. So this is good stuff. But considering we don't have rare value in hand, do you want to go 2? Do you want to go 1 or 1? Now let's go 2. Let's go 2. This is not completely, because sometimes this extra card is rare value, and that deck thins even more, which is super nice. So this is what I was talking about with the Crystal Beacon play, and you can summon your 2 Pegasuses and thin 2 more cards that you don't want to draw, which can be that, and what do we have left? Mammoth is not as good as Tiger. And that thins you to 11, and if you had rare value, you'd be thinning to 9 cards. So this is middle-aged mechs. We do want to draw the beacon, the Regekis, as soon as possible. But we still can lose because we didn't draw the Regekis sooner. I'm not concerned with tank at all. In fact, if he stacks this, that's fine. We don't want to do that. Always remember to leave this 3rd slot open, because if you fill them all up, you get screwed. This is where the sort of one-off Gravity Crusher, not too bad. When you don't have your Regekis, but you have monsters on the field. And if that backline card isn't Canada, we win. But it is. Well, I'm guessing. But you want to use it on this instead. Or Dimensional Vision. That's fine. Him banishing our one-ofs, our Crystal Beast one-ofs, means we can't summon Rainbow Dragon. Rainbow Dragon can only be summoned if the Crystal Beasts are in your spell card zone or on your field or in your graveyard. But if they get banished, that shuts down the Rainbow Dragon. So that's a thing. Yeah. We draw the Regek. That's good. So another Dimensional Prison. This is kinda tight. Cannot activate any spell trap card zone until the end of the damage step. But that's only when it attacks. You can activate your Regeki at the start of the battle phase before it attacks, so it doesn't negate the trap. Right now it's in the main phase. I think if you turn this on, you could do it sooner. But is he gonna equip? Beautiful. This is gonna definitely Regeki this now. You need to use it as soon as the battle phase starts, because if you don't use it then he can attack. Dimensional. Nope, got him. Now all I need to do is draw a monster or a crystal release. That's some nice security, so I'm not gonna be too sad about that. It's gotta be Dimensional Prism again. Econ. Econ is fine. Econ is better than Dimensional Prison because whatever he summons, I'll be able to Regeki. And then again, drawing a monster will win me the duel. Depending on what he plays, of course. He summons Ancient Gear Frame. Uses its effect. Gets rid of Nobleman. Draws that for next turn. So I really want to win on this next turn before we can get that out. Goes into his battle phase. We'll get rid of Frame. What? Did I just screw up big time? Yep. I did not know that that was a effective Ancient Gear Flame. Okay. I should have gotten rid of this. Maybe. I don't know what I could have done better there, but if destroying that always brought out the Ancient Gear that he just got in his hands, then there wasn't much I could do. This really sucks. I want to keep going till I get a win, even if it's not within the 3 duels. To be honest with you, even if it's not within the 3 duels, I might keep going till I get a win. Yes, I'm opening a candy card. Relax. Man, I really wanted to show up this deck because, oh my god, not Yubel. If it's Yubel, I'm going to move on. I mean, what else would it be? Should I just move on? It's Yubel. Okay. I just want to show off a win. And I know that that's not going to be a winning matchup, so. Plus that hand was not great. No cuts. Sometimes I just move on when I know it's a matchup I can't win. This isn't much better. This is gonna be Lava Golem Parasite Infestation deck. Although it doesn't get shuffled to the top. Which, last time I played, It got shuffled right to the top, and it was super annoying. Although maybe I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. Because I'm going to use this, but using rare value is going to shuffle my deck. And it's going to get shuffled to the top. I just know it. I just know it's going to get shuffled to the top. Just know it. Or I can just draw it. Lava Golem. It doesn't take much thought, just play the Lava Golem. It's what every single player does when they're playing this deck. And then they set one backline card, or just infinite stall. You could get straight flushed right now and I would win the duel. You need to kind of go fast with this. You need to go quite fast. Does he have that? Oh my god, does he have it? His last card is an Amazonas. Oh my god. Are you serious? Yep, he drew the god hand. There's nothing they can do. Oh, this is getting frustrating. This is getting really frustrating. I can't beat your Bell decks, and that's been half of the decks I've run into. I had a chance I have a chance against like the tier 0 deck right now. Give me an Ancient Gears matchup. I want to show that I can beat Ancient Gears. I don't want to keep running into the deck that I know I don't have a good matchup against. Seriously. I never thought I'd be saying this, but give me the Ancient Gears matchup. Or whatever Joey's gonna play. Alright, we'll roll with that. I have a chance in all other matchups except for the Yubel matchup, so don't give me the Yubel matchup. Let's go Beacon. Yeah. Opening up Crystal Beacon play is pretty good. It's pretty good. He's running a 24 card deck with a 1 card in his extra deck. Not sure what that's going to be about. And yeah, we're hand dumping super hard right now. Oh, why'd I click no? That was a mistake, obviously. Yeah, I'm rushing because of the other duels. Kind of got me all worked up. I'm rushing. Obviously, you want to have 2 cards in here. Okay. That's fine, he's only have 1800. Whack a bunch of equips on it. Read this. Equip only to a warrior. It gains 1000. During each of your standby phases, it loses 200. If this face-up card in the field is destroyed and sent to grave, you can target one warrior normal you control. Equip this card to that target. There's not going to be any others, so that's fine. Any other equips? One more set. Battle phase. That can go. Cat isn't that great. Right now it's 39, so if that backline card it can stop something. It doesn't. No, it's probably another equip card, and obviously he doesn't have an equip to mine. So he's gonna summon something, get over one of these. He's gonna set something. Interesting. We draw another Regeki. I'm going to use my Transcendent Crystals so I can use the Regeki next turn if I need it without my monsters dying. That's going to save him. Metal Morph is what it was. I guess he wants me to take some damage. I mean, I couldn't destroy it anyway. But I guess it doesn't really matter when you activate that. And given that that has the Metal Morph on it, he's going to tribute it off. For target one set card in the field, destroy it. When Regeki gets targeted, I can use it before it gets destroyed. That's another thing with the Shining Dragon in the Blue Eyes decks. When it targets my backline with its effect, I can activate the Regeki and destroy it, and because I do it that way, they actually miss timing on their other effect. Like when it targets my backline, I then use it, target it, and it can't use its other ability to get the Blue Eyes on the field. It just gets destroyed. So that's a really nice interaction I found. We finally got a win. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. That was a really poor showing, but we finally got a win. This deck is not good against Duel. I didn't verse Duel that much in going into Plat, but now it seems to be that's all I'm versing. So that's a thing. Decks that are good against Duel? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'll need to have a look at what I want to pick up. But thanks for watching. I know it wasn't that great of a video. We only won one duel, but hey, we won a duel. And the Ancient Gear matchup was close. I still feel like I can win against Ancient Gears, and it's like a chance. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, where I think after Jesse we'll be playing with Taya. I'm not sure what deck I'm going to use with Taya, but we'll be playing with Taya. See you then.